Hello guys and welcome back to Earl Sports Bets. I'm Timothy Earl and today we're going to be breaking down this 11-game NBA slate. First video back from the All-Star break. Yesterday was a whole mess of a day. Couldn't really get a video recorded. I lost my wallet. I had to get everything replaced, so that's why there was no NBA video. Plus it was only a 2-game slate, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. But we do have an 11-game slate tonight. We'll have 6 official plays for this one. Before we jump into it, I don't have a yesterday tab because the last time we did it was All-Star break and I have to adjust everything. So I'll fix all that and there'll be a yesterday tab up tomorrow. But before we jump into the video, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're almost to 500 subscribers. I believe we're at like 475 at the moment. So if we could try to hit that pretty soon, that would be awesome. We want to thank you guys for all the support. And if you guys want to follow our socials, link to those will be in the description below, along with the link to picks and parlays, which I'll be on tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So stay tuned for that as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the slate. Going ahead and looking at the Detroit Pistons taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Minus 192 for the Hornets, plus 167 for the Pistons. In terms of injuries, Delon Wright and Devontae Graham are questionable. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go today. We also got a over-under of 225. These two teams are heavy under teams, so that's where I'm going for that one. And then in terms of betting this one, we're not really going to be too interested in it. It's going to be, we have the Charlotte Hornets winning this game by 7.5 points. It would only create a 3-point value. We have 6 plays that are above it that are 3.8 or better. So we're going to go ahead and just not use this one. This one's going to be our best value bet that we're not taking. So if you guys are interested in it, it is the Charlotte Hornets minus 4.5. But we're not going to go ahead and grab that one. Next up, we get the Boston Celtics taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant's still out. Blake Griffin is actually just got traded to the Brooklyn Nets. I don't know why. That's kind of, I don't know. I don't like it, but that's beyond the point. And then Jeff Green is also questionable. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. Minus 2.5 for the Nets, plus 2.5 for the Celtics. Minus 140 for the Nets, plus 120 for the Celtics. Over-under of 233.5. I'm going over on this one. I do like that. Nets are the best offensive team in the league, and they don't have Kevin Durant in right now, but they are still good without him. And then Celtics can go ahead and put up some points too, so I am going to go for the over in this one. In terms of betting this one, where is it? We don't have a bet for this one. We have the Brooklyn Nets winning this game by 5 points. Only creates a 2.5 value. So it's just not good enough value in order to go after it. Rather just go on to the other games that we actually have action on. Which our best bet game is going to be right here. We get the Toronto Raptors taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Yes, Fred VanVleet and Siakam are out, along with OG Anunoby, Hunter, and Reddish. But we looking at the odds, minus 150 for the Hawks, plus 130 for the Raptors. 3-point spread on this one, over-under of 225.5. We're going to go over on this one. Hawks can definitely put up some points. Raptors, even without Siakam and VanVleet, should be able to put up points as well. And we are actually going after the Toronto Raptors for this game. Yes, once again, they don't have them. They still have good players, and we think, and the model has it where they're going to be winning by 4.9 points. It's going to be our best value bet on the day. So we do like the Toronto Raptors tonight, beating the Atlanta Hawks. And if you're playing DFS, Kyle Lowry is going to be a good play for that one. We do like going after him. but we do have the Toronto Raptors +3. Next up, we get the Miami Heat taking on the Orlando Magic. Bam Adebayo is out. Evan Fournier is out. Aaron Gordon is questionable. Cole Anthony is out. Other than that, everybody else should be in. And this is going to be another high value bet for us. We have Miami Heat -360, Magic +290, 8-point spread on this one. Over under 212.5. I'm going to go over on this one. I do think it can go over. I think they can definitely. 212 is a very, very low one, but I'm all right with that. And then looking at it, we do like the Miami Heat -8 in this one. We have them winning by 15.1. Yes, they don't have Bam Adebayo, but they still have Jimmy Butler and all the rest of their starters. Plus, my Orlando has just looked awful this year, so I have no problem going after the Miami Heat -8 in this one, going as our second best value on today's slate. Next up, we get the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Chicago Bulls. -155 for the Bulls, +135 for the Sixers, 3-point spread. And the main reason why Bulls are favored in this matchup is because Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons are out with COVID. This will hurt the 76ers, but keep in mind the Bulls suck. There's a reason why even without their two big players, they're only 3-point dogs. And in all honesty, we're gonna be taking the 76ers in this one. When I will say the bets are going more towards the 76ers now, because when we first wrote this up, Philadelphia was 4.5. So try to get on this quick. We do have the 76ers winning this game by 0.9 points. Creates 3.9 points of value. If it gets any smaller, I would just say pass on it. But we do like the 76ers to beat the Chicago Bulls today, even without Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. In terms of over-under, we're going under just because without Joel Embiid and without Ben Simmons, there shouldn't be as much scoring in this game. So going after that. Next up, we get the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. Malik Beasley is still on suspension, I believe. Yep, 12-game suspension from charges in the offseason. So, and then D'Angelo Russell is still out as well. -365 for the Pelicans. I don't know why I read Hornets. +295 for the Timberwolves. 8-point spread. Over under 239.5. We're going over on this one just because the Pelicans are a heavy over team, and Minnesota likes to score some points as well. So definitely like over in this one. In terms of betting it, we're not going to. We do have the Hornets winning this game by 10.6 points. It only creates 2.6 value on this bet, so it's not going to be one of our official bets. But we do have the New Orleans Pelicans winning that game. Next up, we get the Milwaukee Bucks taking on the playoff team of New York Knicks. Yeah, weird. Derrick Rose is out for the Knicks. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. -600 for the Bucks, +460 for the Knicks. 11-point spread. I can never bet the Bucks like when they're such. I can't drop 11 points. We have the Bucks actually winning this game by 12 points, so we're not going to be taking a bet on this one. In terms of over/under, I'm going over the 223 in this one, but I can't bet the -11 on the Milwaukee Bucks. It's just not a good bet. Moving on to the next one, we get the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. We got to see Dallas Mavericks play last night, and they beat the Spurs, so that's good for them. They should have, and Luka had a decent game. But Diallo is out for OKC. Other than that, everybody else is in today. You can get the Mavericks minus 225 plus 195 for the Thunder. 5.5 point spread. 219.5 over under. We're going to go under on this one. OKC is not a good scoring team. I don't think they're going to be able to score enough in order to be able to get the over to hit. So that's that. And then in terms of betting it, this is going to be the last game that we're not betting tonight. We have the Dallas Mavericks only winning this game by 8 points. So if we did, we'd grab them minus 5.5. It's only a 2.5 value bet, so I'm not going to be too interested in that. But we would lean Dallas, but we're not betting on this game. 3 games left. We get the Clippers taking on the Golden State Warriors. James Wiseman is questionable. Other than that, all the starters are good to go. Minus 300 for the Clippers, plus 250 for the Warriors. 7 point spread on this one, over under of 230. I'm going over. Both these teams are really good scoring. Yes, the Clippers have good defense, but Golden State could probably score. And in terms of taking a side, we are grabbing the Clippers minus 7. We have them winning the game by 13.1 points. Creates 6.1 points of value. So we are going to be grabbing the Clippers beating the Golden State Warriors tonight. Next up, we get the Houston Rockets taking on the Sacramento Kings. Christian Wood's still out for Houston. Eric Gordon is questionable. House is out. Whiteside is out. Other than that, everybody else should be good to go. Minus 195 for the Kings, plus 170 for the Rockets. 5 point spread, over under of 229. In terms of this one, I am going to the over. Rockets are a decent offensive team and don't play much defense, and the Kings are a good offensive team. In terms of going after the game, we do like the Sacramento Kings minus 5. We have them winning the game by 9.4 points, creates 4.4 points of value. So we are going to be going after the Sacramento Kings in this game. Final game of the day, we get the Phoenix Suns taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. Devin Booker's questionable. McCollum's still out. Yusuf Nurkic still out. Other than that, everybody else is in. Minus 190 for the Suns, plus 165 for the Blazers. 4.5 point spread on this one. 227. I'm going over. Both these teams can score. I don't know why it would be 220. I feel like 227 is probably fair, but we're going to go over on it. And in terms of betting, we are going to be grabbing the Phoenix Suns for this last game. We have them winning the game by 8.3 points. Creates 3.8 points of value. It's going to be our lowest official bet on the day, but we do like it nonetheless. So we are going to be going after the Phoenix Suns in today's game. But that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to like, subscribe if you're new. We want to thank you guys all for watching. If you guys have not already, obviously subscribe. Follow all the socials, link in the description below. All of our bets are on that side. All the sports we do are on that side. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's make some money.